Cornbread-Topped chicken pot pie. This tasted fantastic and it was easy to make. Let's get started. First thing is to cook your frozen vegetables. I boiled mine. You can do them any way you want. And then in the saucepan we're going to melt butter, and then we're going to put in our onions and cook those for 2 to 3 minutes. Now the onions are done, we're going to add chicken broth, salt, pepper, flour, and heavy whipping cream. And then you just whisk that, mix it until it thickens. It takes about 5-6 minutes. Now that it's thickened, we're going to add in our mixed veg and our chicken, and then we're going to put this in a greased 9x13 casserole dish. Now for the cornbread, I'm mixing the cornmeal, flour, sugar, baking powder, and salt. And now I'm going to add in the milk, melted butter, the eggs, and mix that in, and then I'll add in the cheese and the corn. As always, there'll be a link in the description box below, and that'll have all the recipes I'm sharing today, their ingredients, and the directions. The oven is preheating to 400 degrees, and now I'm going to spread this cornbread mixture over the filling, and it goes in the oven for 20 minutes or until the cornbread's lightly browned. And you want to serve this nice and hot, and it's, like I said, it is so good. I'll put a picture of our plates here, and I'll have your ingredients if you want to do a screenshot. This slow cooker chili is for one of those days where you got to get out of the house and you know you're not going to want to come home and cook. So this fits that bill. First thing you do is cook the ground beef. Once the ground beef is cooked, you want to drain any excess grease. Now we're going to add the beans, seasoning mix, tomato sauce, diced tomatoes with the green chilies, and we'll give all that a stir. Now we're going to add our peppers and onion blend. This was a 20-ounce bag, so I didn't use all of it. I was just doing it to what looked good to me. I cooked mine 7 hours on low because I was going to be gone, or you could do high 3 to 3.5 hours. This was our finished plates. It was a really cold day, so it was a wonderful dinner. And here are your ingredients if you want to do a screenshot. And again, the recipe will be linked in the description box below. Today, skillet chicken tenders. I actually used chicken breast and I butterfly cut them so that they were thin. You could do that also. The first thing we're going to do is make a marinade, because these need to marinate for at least an hour up to overnight. And the marinade dressing is just Italian dressing, lime juice, and honey. Again, ingredients and directions will be in the description box below. Just follow the link. I'll give this a good shake to mix everything up. Now I'm going to put the chicken in here and get these in the refrigerator. And this is the next day. We're going to heat our skillet to medium heat. We're going to cook the chicken and the marinade, and you turn every 10 minutes and cook them for 30 minutes. I use a cooking timer because I get sidetracked and then I forget. And I was cooking the side dishes as well. So if you are like me, get your cooking timer out. And here we are, they're all done. So now I'm just going to check the temperature, and then we'll get them out and put them in the little casserole dish and serve up dinner. And I'll put our finished plates here and the list of ingredients at the end if you want to do a screenshot. This was a new thing for me. I've never had Thai beef curry before. But the first thing we have to do is chop up the meat into bite-sized pieces and put our sesame oil in the skillet. Now I'm using my slow cooker as the skillet here, but you can use a skillet on the stove for the entire thing and then put everything into the slow cooker to cook it. Now I'm chopping up the potatoes. These go in the slow cooker on top of the beef once it's cooked, browned. I was having a hard time cutting these potatoes because I had just washed them, and that makes them wet, and then my knife gets wet and they want to stick together. So anyway, bear with me here. Now I'm adding in the garlic, and then after that's done, I'm going to put the potatoes in. Now in this pan, and you can use the same pan if you cooked your meat on the stove, but now I'm going to add the curry paste, the sugar, onion powder, the coconut milk, some salt and pepper, and bring that to a boil. Now it's boiling. We're going to pour this over the potatoes and the meat and cook this on low. I did 8 hours. It said 6 to 8. So I checked it. It was nice and tender after the 8 hours. So then I served it over some hot, fresh rice. Here are our finished bowls. I was afraid this was going to be spicy, and I don't do well with spice, but it wasn't. It had a fantastic flavor, and I hope you give it a try. I hope you guys enjoyed the recipes I shared with you today. Next week we're going to have meals that take 30 minutes or less to cook, so look for those, and I'll see you on Friday. Bye guys.